Welcome to today's episode, a must-listen for anyone who struggles to speak English confidently. I know that many learners understand English well, but find themselves hesitating to speak. Maybe you're afraid of making mistakes, don't have people to practice with, or simply aren't sure where to start. Let me assure you, this is completely normal. Many language learners stay silent for months or even years because they feel nervous or insecure. But today, we're going to break that silence and take real steps toward fluency. I'll help you understand why you might be holding back and provide practical strategies to start speaking with confidence. The primary reason most English learners remain silent is fear of making mistakes. It's a universal experience. You worry about using the wrong words, mispronouncing something, or making a grammar error. The imagined judgment feels paralyzing. Will people laugh? Will they think less of you? But here's a powerful truth. Making mistakes is an essential part of learning any language. Consider how children learn their first language. They don't worry about perfect grammar or precise pronunciation. They speak constantly, make countless mistakes, and nobody criticizes them. In fact, those mistakes are how they learn and improve. Why should learning English be any different? The most successful language learners are those who embrace imperfection and view mistakes as stepping stones to fluency. Many learners fall into the trap of trying to be perfect before they even start speaking. They want to get every grammatical detail correct before uttering a single sentence. But this pursuit of perfection is actually your biggest obstacle. Confidence comes from practice, not from endless study. You don't need to speak perfectly to communicate effectively. If you can express your ideas, even in simple sentences, you're already speaking English. Overthinking is another significant barrier. Some people try to translate every single word from their native language into English before speaking, which makes communication slow and stressful. If you're constantly questioning whether you're using the right word or have the correct grammar, you'll hesitate and eventually stop speaking altogether. Let me share some practical steps to help you start speaking, even if you feel shy or don't have a speaking partner. The first technique is to start thinking in English instead of translating. Begin by describing things around you in English in your mind. See a red car? Think, that's a red car. Eating lunch? Think, this soup is delicious. It's a small habit that trains your brain to process English more naturally and quickly. Speaking to yourself out loud is another powerful technique. You don't need a partner to practice. Talk about your day, your plans, or what you see around you. Say things like, "Now I am making coffee, it smells really good," or "Today was a great day, I studied English and learned new words." Don't worry about feeling silly. This is an incredibly effective way to build confidence and fluency. Try a technique called shadowing, where you listen to an English speaker and immediately repeat what they say, copying their pronunciation and rhythm. You can do this with podcasts, movies, or YouTube videos. This method helps improve your pronunciation, speaking speed, and overall confidence. Another helpful method is to ask and answer questions in English, creating a conversation with yourself. What did I do today? What are my plans for tomorrow? Finding speaking opportunities is crucial, even if you don't have a language partner. Fortunately, technology and global connectivity have made this easier than ever. Use language exchange apps like Tandem or HelloTalk, which connect you with native speakers wanting to learn your language. Join online English communities on Facebook, Discord, or WhatsApp. These platforms often organize group calls or chat sessions where you can practice speaking. Don't feel ready for live conversations? Start by sending voice messages instead of typing. In language learning groups, record a short voice message saying hello or describing your day. This approach helps you get comfortable with speaking without the immediate pressure of real-time interaction. If possible, find a speaking buddy, a friend or classmate also learning English. Set up regular short calls to practice speaking together. Even 10 minutes of daily practice can make a significant difference. For those living in areas with English-speaking tourists or expatriates, try striking up small conversations. Ordering food or asking for directions can be excellent, low-pressure speaking opportunities. Staying motivated is key to your language learning journey. Remember that making mistakes is part of learning. Don't be discouraged if you feel stuck. Progress often happens in the background. A great way to track your improvement is by recording yourself speaking and comparing recordings after a month. You'll be surprised at how much you've progressed. Celebrate small wins to maintain your motivation. Maybe today you spoke for 3 minutes without stopping, or you understood a movie scene you couldn't before. These are real achievements. Focus on your progress, not on some imagined standard of perfection. My final piece of advice? Just start speaking. Don't wait until you feel completely ready because fluency comes from practice, not from perfect preparation. Speak every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Consistency is the key to fluency. Here's a challenge for you. Today, record yourself speaking for 1 minute about any topic in English. It can be about your day, your hobbies, or even what you've learned from this podcast. This simple act is a powerful step toward breaking your silence. Remember, every fluent English speaker was once exactly where you are now, nervous, uncertain, but hopeful. You have the ability to go from silent to fluent. Keep speaking, keep learning, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. Language learning is not just about communication. It's about connecting with the world in new and exciting ways.